What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Mike Watson, and I am the host of Chat and Draw. We're here for a late night edition of the show, and we got a great guest coming on here. We're going to talk about the Kickstarter, talk about the character, and all that good jazz. Give everybody an update on everything, just real quick, real fast. We were at GalaxyCon Columbus. It was a great show for us, our best show so far since we've been going to GalaxyCon, and there have been four shows, including this one, and it has gotten better and better each year for us. So very, very excited about that. We're doing great things to build up for a very stacked next year. 5-star Kickstarter stuff has been shipped off. We still have some merch that we need to take care of for that Kickstarter to finally finish it off. I'm waiting to hear back the final word on Emerald Quest, the one chapter that we needed lettered. Once that has been lettered, we will get that off to the printer and ship that Kickstarter as well. We have no more shows for the rest of this year. We'll be going starting our 2026 off with Kickstarter for Hotshot 13, and then and then March we'll be doing Hotshot 14, the Hotshot that Travis Gibb and Brian Wolf. Well, Travis Gibb wrote and Brian Wolf drew. Hotshot has a new costume in that issue, and we start the Gauntlet, and then 3 months after that we are going to go to the Kickstarter for Hotshot Ace Blade. Ace Blade and Hotshot are crossing over. Then after that, we'll be going for the Kickstarter for our new title, brand new title. What's up, Rich Jones? How you doing, man? We'll be doing a brand new title called Celestial Pulse that will be launching under our label. And we will end the year with Hotshot 16. We're going to be looking to get Vigilance in there too as well. Ooh. But those are our plans. This is what we have up there. We actually have the Kickstarter pages up here, so I will be sending those. I will be putting those out here for you guys to follow that page and whatnot. Let's see here. Let's get this cracking here. Let's get this cracking. Get it started. Let's get our guest out here because I think I'm going to have to do a change, and we can have our guest introduce himself while I do that. And let's hope that it is lickety split. But in traditional Chat and Draw fashion.
Wait a second. A new opponent has interrupted the tournament.
What's up, Tim? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Excellent, excellent. All right. So, Tim, told you my net is acting up. I have to disappear for a second to restart this browser because it's not sharing the screen for what I have drawing. In that time, I want you to introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are, why you're here, give them information about the Kickstarter, and I will put your link in the chat.
Okay.
And then I will be back lickety split. I've already got the layout done for your drawing, so I just need the screen to be able to see it. So, all right, you take over, and I'll be right back.
Hello, all. My name is Tim Bevins. We're here to talk about my project, Toilet Paper Trash. It's on Kickstarter right now. It's set in this ultra-capitalist society called Freeland, and it's surrounded by this nuclear apocalypse kind of area. And we follow Adam, and Adam Coe, he's my protagonist. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is dope. Okay, this place is dope. But we follow Adam Coe, and he gets this helpful sidekick named Luca, who is a toilet paper mutant, and they're trying to stop a war between animal-human hybrids and humans. The humans live in the upper city of Freeland, and it's kind of like a richy area. It's kind of snobby-ish. It is where Adam's from. He's not necessarily the same as them, but they all pretty much hate the hybrids up there. There's a lot of hatred between these hybrids and these humans. I wanted to capture a lot of stuff like what our current climate is in. I don't want to get into politics, but in politics, everybody kind of hates each other. I kind of brought ideas of that into the book. Um, so we'll follow Adam and Luca, and we're going to see a lot of the lower city because the lower city is where all the animal hybrids are. And if you're into Arcane, it's very much like Arcane to an extent. There's a little bit of supernatural. So if you watch the Supernatural TV series, um, my tagline I was using for a long time is if Arcane and Supernatural had a baby and that baby grew up watching Mad Max, you would have toilet paper trash. So that's that. The first issue. See, I can't show anything on this screen, but we're at like 60% funded right now, 64%. I'll talk about some of my favorite little add-ons for you guys. Let me just pull it up real quick. Sorry, I'm working on multiple computers at the moment because I don't have a face cam for my main computer. So I'm working off of my Mac right now. And I don't know how to see the chat. So if you guys are putting stuff in the chat, I haven't figured out how to get to that. I just see the private chat right now. So I don't know if that's our chat. I don't think so. But anyways, I want to talk about my favorite add-on that I've got going on for the comic. It's putting you in issue 2 as a background character. Kind of think of the "Oh no, my cabbage" guy from Avatar, right? Something similar to that. Will your character become that? I hope so. But at the end of the day, I'm going to put something inspired by you or an animal of your choosing. Since the second issue is mainly going to take place in the lower city, it's mainly going to be animal hybrids. So if you got like an animal in mind, easy. I wish I could find the chat. I've never used this before, so I don't know. There we are.
All right. Sorry about that.
Sir. I got a question real quick. Where's the actual chat? I just see private chat. Is there another chat?
Yeah, can you see it now?
Mm,
It should be on the right-hand side.
on the right hand side? No, I don't see. Let me exit full screen. Maybe that's it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
All right. So now we are cooking. We're back in business. My apologies for that.
I think I kept it going while you was gone.
Graphics. All right, we can get rid of our sponsor now. All right. So, did you by any chance mention, Tim, how long you worked on this book?
No, I did not actually. So the first issue, there was a lot of complications just in life, period. So it took
Right.
about 9 months to do the first issue.
Oh, okay. Okay. What kind of blockage did you face?
I don't want to get into too specifics on it, but I had a couple deaths in the family. Had a birth in the family.
Uh huh.
So a lot of things just went chaotic in 2025 for me.
All right. So basically, lifed.
Yeah, life really hard.
Lifed. I get it. All right. I completely understand that. I'm having some lifing today, so definitely understand how life can come at you fast for a moment.
Especially as a dad and as the man of the house, and a lot of times we just gotta do our responsibility and focus on some other things for a while.
Absolutely. And that's hard sometimes, man. That's real hard sometimes. You have a lot of things happening, and little things can be real minor, but they can definitely add up quickly.
Yeah.
All right. So is this project all you? You're doing everything on this project?
Yeah, for issue one. I
All
am
right.
looking looking into getting a colorist for issue two.
Okay.
Uh,
So what made you make that choice?
the choice of doing it by myself,
Yeah,
mainly money.
I dig it. I dig it.
You know, I got my baby in here, by the way. So if I
No.
screw up,
Hey, life, life.
right.
That's cool.
um, but yeah, mainly money. So have I came into money yet? No, not really. Uh, things are starting to be on the up and up for me though. I do
Okay.
caricature art, and that is actually bringing in some good money that I can use for the stuff I actually want to do.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
So that'll hopefully change things to bring somebody else on board, and eventually I want to get like a team around it, so it's not
Hmm.
all me. You've inspired me a lot for that, actually.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I see how teamwork has kind of made everything possible for you.
Oh, teamwork has made a ton possible for me. I would not be anywhere without the people that have supported me and helped me nowhere near where I am right now. And we just came back from GalaxyCon
Hmm.
Columbus. It was a really good show for us this year. It was the best show we've had this year. Like
Okay.
I feel like we could even got more off of that show. Um, but that's on me. So I got to figure out some things, some constructive things to make us hit those mountaintop type goals that I have in there.
Man, I'm happy you had a good time at GalaxyCon. I heard a lot of bad things coming out of there this year.
Well, I will say I cannot speak for the stuff that has happened, like with the um, physically challenged and things like that and handicapped. But I generally think that you want a show to be crowded. It's a comic book convention, and I did not feel like I was there the whole weekend. I was working. I worked 8 panels. I was there from Thursday till Sunday till they wrapped up, and I I, I didn't hear about anybody getting trampled on. You could
Right.
walk through the lanes. It was crowded, and that's what you want, especially if you're a vendor at this show. You want to be at any show. You want to have a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic is more potential to get people to see your stuff, and we saw a
Right.
lot of
More
people.
of a good thing, honestly. Having
Yeah,
more people.
yeah. I definitely don't think there, and there's so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do there, right? Um, I you know, look, but that was my experience, and my experience ain't everybody's experience. So, but I did not have. I mean, I had issues, but I didn't have any issues that took me out of the show.
Okay.
There were things that I could work past.
Good. I'm glad. You going back next year?
Oh yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah. Definitely going back next year.
You got any more conventions lined up for yourself?
Actually, no, 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 nothing else this year.
Oh yeah, this year's pretty much done at this point, right?
Yeah, yes,
With
it is.
holiday break.
Yeah, we did a decent amount of shows. We didn't do what we normally do for shows this year, but that's all right. We had a good year, and we had a year where we sat down and tried to I'm really trying to figure out some things and figure out how we can be better. So not to make you repeat yourself a bit, but tell me a bit about this book. How did we even come to create it?
Well, the story first came about during um, COVID, and it initially started as a really goofy story about a mutant toilet paper roll trying to take over the world.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say this is a very unique title that you have here.
And that's right where toilet paper trash came from, and I love the title, so I kept the title. Um, and as I was chipping away at the story for a couple years, it was kind of on the back burner. And then I sat down, I was like, all right, it's time to actually do it. And kind of develop more. That's where Adam came from. Adam is kind of the embodiment of me to a degree, as my younger self in a way.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like family trauma issues. His mom passes away when he's young, raised by an alcoholic father.
Okay.
So he's got a lot of family trauma stuck on him. Very emotional. um, and we'll follow him. And Luca is the mutant toilet paper roll. He doesn't show up in issue one. Issue one's all about Adam and kind of setting the scene. But he'll show up in issue two for sure. I've already got issue two written, so
Okay.
he'll definitely be in issue two. And eventually their paths will cross, and at first they're going to hate each other, because Terry is a bad toilet paper mutant roll.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's going to get a little kooky. Terry made Adam's dad disappear.
Mm.
So now Adam's looking for his father, and he's searching in the lower city, which is kind of, have you watched Arcane?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know how the lower city there, my lower city is very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of gangs, there's a lot of lower city kind of impoverished elements. A lot of that is going on in the lower city. And Adam's looking around trying to figure out what happened to his dad. I don't know how much far of spoilers I should get into, but I'm still learning this whole what I should and should not talk about. What would you say about that? Should you keep things hidden or just let it all be out there for people to know?
Yeah, I guess honestly that is up to you. I mean, I used to be like that, and there's still stuff that I don't say, but I just kind of talk about it. What's going to happen, what we have going on. I think that we are a bit different, as in we don't have a lot of content that comes out on a month-to-month basis. And so talking about what we have going on, what we're planning, I think that helps the brand and helps you and helps us, because then people are seeing the inside line of what we're talking about and getting the behind the scenes, but also helps motivate me to keep going.
Okay.
So but I'm not gonna hold you to it. You do what the service is your story the best.
Okay. I will sidestep for a moment. We talked about, was it just me? So yes, the whole book was me, but I sent it out for feedback at every stage to a lot of people, actually. Joel Jackson, Craig Campbell.
Oh, are you talking about Joe Jackson, CCAD graduate, alumni Joe Jackson?
I am. He actually did a variant cover for me.
Oh, awesome. Joe Jackson, that's my guy. We went to CCAD together.
He was telling me he went to school with you. I love how connected the art community is.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just the more people you know, the more they know, and everybody just kind of knows everybody to a degree.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Joel even did a variant cover for me. So what, Craig Campbell gave me feedback, Brian Williams, Joshua Myers, of course. That's the homie.
That is the homie. Got to get him on the show next.
That's Uncle Josh to my kids right there. Yeah. Shoot, I'm forgetting some other people, but basically, like, I sent it out at each stage to try to help myself grow, help make things make sense. Try not to be just making this in a vacuum alone. Sorry, my kid is.
No, you're fine. Lifing.
For those of you in the audience, it's my 2-month-old baby. We accidentally had her at home.
Accidentally at home? That's wild. I'm sure that is super nerve-wracking.
I was working in the studio. It was about midnight, and my wife went to go use the restroom, and her water broke. And 25 minutes, the baby came out.
Oh, wow.
It was insane.
So really no time to react, really.
No, man, I was running around trying to get all of our bags ready to go. She screamed at me. She said, we cannot leave. We're not going anywhere. And next thing we know, we had her in the bathtub.
How crazed were you on a level of 1 to 10?
11. It was. I was freaking out. I had no idea what to do because the first baby, we had easily got to the hospital and everything was fine. But we didn't have to experience that. Okay, well, she actually just puked up on herself, so I got to clean her up a little bit.
Nah, you're gonna go right ahead. This will be our first toddler guest on the show, so.
Oh yeah, first time.
Yeah. Oh shoot. All right, so how long has this been on the brain, this book?
Oh, how long has it been since COVID? So what, about 5 years. But I really put it on the back burner for about 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't start working on it really until this year. And it's evolved into something pretty epic. Oh, sorry, I gotta get more blankets and stuff.
So when you say it's evolved into something pretty epic, how epic are we talking here?
So everything is an evil plot by a demon lord named Stan.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling all these strings from the shadows, and his goal is to get as much influence on Freeland as possible. The more influence a demon lord has on a city, the stronger they get. And I always deal with family trauma stuff, so this is the sibling of the demon lord family trying to prove himself to his mom, trying to prove that he can't actually be as good as his brothers and sisters, basically.
Okay.
So he actually created Terry and Luca, the mutant toilet paper mutant roles. He created Terry to kind of, he's going to be like my religious shouting character. He's going to go around and spread the gospel, basically.
Oh, spread the gospel. Okay.
If you don't listen, you die.
Alrighty. Paige has just joined our chat. He wants to know what character this is. You want to fill him in?
This is Adam Coe, one of the main characters from Toilet Paper Trash. Oh, sorry, my girl's spitting up again.
No, you're fine.
I have a baby in my arms for all of you watching. She's not doing too hot right now. Usually she's my quiet studio buddy.
Well, she knows you're getting some attention, so she's a little
Exactly, she's jealous now. But basically, to sum up Adam Coe, he's on a journey trying to find his father, and on his journey, he also finds out a secret about him, and he's going to gain some powers through a relic, and it's going to give him, basically based off of his emotions, it's either going to be a good or a bad power.
Okay. So, do we have? I mean, he's in a gi. So, do we have martial arts happening in this book?
Yeah. I don't actually know how it even happened. I just started drawing Adam with martial arts fit on, and I really loved it. And then his headband, I always have it flowing like basically Afro Samurai. Um,
Mhm.
I love that aesthetic, so I have his headband always flowing. It was more of just like a design choice, but you'll see in issue one, and I got a lot of little Easter eggs in there, posters on his walls and stuff.
Okay.
So, so if you like some kung fu and some martial arts, you'll there'll be some little hidden gems in issue one for you.
Well, I do like the kung fu and martial arts. I'm a fan.
My chat isn't like live updating. Do I have to keep refreshing it?
Hmm. I'll put it in there on the stream. Can you see that now?
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to sit my girl back down for a second. Yeah, we're just all getting over the flu, so
Mm.
yeah. She didn't get it super hard, but she's still dealing with it a little bit.
Oh yeah, babies. Any little thing they take harder than ever. So mm.
But okay, so what I was talking about the Demon Lord stuff.
Yeah.
So since there's demons, of course there should be some angels, right? Um,
Hmm.
Luca, the toilet paper mutant, um, when he was created, a piece of an angel's soul was imbued in him. So he's got this kind of dual personality type of vibe where he doesn't really understand the angel side of it yet.
Hmm.
But it's going to give him some like secret, some powers basically that he doesn't know how to control.
Okay.
And going, there's going to be a lot of fight scenes for sure in this. There'll be a lot of like emotional scenes and a lot of fight stuff. I love the balance of it all. Um, my writing is typically very emotional because I just pull from my own story, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and it's tend to make so far a lot of my books have made people cry. Um,
Well, that's good. I mean, emotionally connected, right?
yeah, yeah, connect through the shared trauma and everything.
That's
Yeah,
great, man. When you can
and
get a reaction like that from your audience and they still come back for more.
it got me teary eyed actually. I was like, oh man, you went through it too.
Yeah, I discovered that on a bit of the hot shot books that we were working on. I was doing, we were kind of diving into domestic violence and how that affects, leaves trauma on you, even when you grow up. And it's happened so long ago. And I had people reading the book, tell me what they thought and stuff. And like they had like I know domestic abuse is a thing, right? So like we know that's a thing that happens, but I didn't realize it happened to so many people that I was close with that I knew.
You know, it's not a thing a lot of us like to talk about. You know,
Yeah.
I put it on the forefront though. I grew up with two different father figures that were um, abusive drunks, and then a third father figure who was more of like a mentally abusive kind of person.
Hmm.
Basically, my mama liked drunks for a long time.
Okay.
She found her way now. She finally got what, fourth time's the charm. Yeah, she finally hit on a good one. It took her a long time, but I'm proud of her now. Um, but yeah, that stuff is it's powerful if you can use it in the right way. You know.
Right, right. Absolutely. Mm.
So I got one question for you about Kickstarters.
Okay.
Do you get a lot of spam emails
Oh my
from?
god.
Okay.
Yeah, I get tons.
Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't the only one. I swear I get like 6 or 7 a day, and it is so frustrating.
I know. Like I wish y'all was telling the truth. Much work y'all are doing. Y'all can't be hitting off all these damn emails. Y'all can't be.
Right. It's like, oh, they always start with, oh, your project is so amazing. Well, back it, and then we can talk business.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and back it, bub.
Also, earlier I was talking about one add-on that I think is really cool. Um, it's basically putting you in issue 2. So I'll put you in there as like a little background character. Kind of think of the "Oh no, my cabbage" guy from Avatar.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so put you in something like that. What Joel did it on Stealth Hammer issue 1. He actually made you into a comic character in Stealth Hammer.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
What's
Uh,
up, Maurice? Thanks for joining the chat.
Hi, Maurice. Um,
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
you didn't see it. He didn't show you.
I have it, but I missed it. So
Oh, okay, okay. Stay somewhere in my. I'm a book hoarder, basically. Um, it's somewhere in my comics right now, and I I could spend the time to find it, but that would probably take too long.
no, no, you're all right. Okay, I don't need that. Where is? Oh, the head is okay. The head's on the song there.
He's looking a little bit like Guy Sensei right now. I love it. I just actually started watching Naruto again, and I'm having my son watch it with me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
he's my
Me,
little.
yeah, break them into it. How far are y'all into Naruto?
So I started on Shippuden because I haven't watched all of Shippuden, so I wanted to actually make sure I get through that. Well, we was watching Sorcery and Granny Chio, that fight. Um, and son was in love with it.
For
Yeah, he loved the puppet guy, Sorcery. Though he was confused when he jumped out when that one puppet form broke, and then he showed his true self. He's like, "Who is that?" Like,
Mhm.
Sorcery. He's like, "No, Sorcery has a tail."
We are. My wife and I and our kids are on the My Hero Academia journey right now.
Oh yeah.
We got we got one more episode left, and I'm hoping, pleading that they will animate the epilogue episodes because I never got to read them. I couldn't find them, so I would just really love it if they animated those. That would make me very happy.
So you got the whole family to watch it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, not one of my kids doesn't watch it because we started late.
Okay.
Or she never she wasn't there for the beginning, so she's like I can't watch it because I don't know what's going on. Even though we said we can catch you up, but after it gets done, I'm going to watch it all again. Ah, and just revel in it nonstop without having to wait for it. I read the manga too. I gotta start collecting the manga.
Do you like reading the mangas or watching the anime more?
I like watching the anime more for certain shows, but like Naruto, I stopped watching the anime because they were doing too much filler.
Yeah.
And then I read My Hero because the seasons I was too impatient and I wanted to know what was going on. Uh,
Okay.
so, but the mangas were good. Seeing it all come out. But honestly, I'm understanding it more watching the anime.
I'm kind of like mixed because I don't always get access to the TV, so I have to just go about my own interest myself sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just like read the manga if I can. Try to. I try to like own everything that I want to read, but that gets expensive real quick.
It does. It does. And like I said, I want to get them. I want to collect the manga. I think earlier this year, I collected all of the Naruto books, so I have all the chapters.
Oh shoot.
So it's a beautiful book display on my shelf upstairs in the living room. Just volume one all the way down to the last volume. It just looks so good.
Dude,
And I'm
how many-
like, I want to get. I want to. What the heck? Oh, that's an eraser. Like I want to get My Hero, but it's just like, damn. It took me a while to get Naruto, and My Hero doesn't have as many chapters as Naruto. Shit, I think Naruto's like 46 volumes, but it's 700 chapters.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I read all that. Like I found it online. I read it. I think I read like four 400 chapters because like that's what happened. Like I just was like I was watching the anime like man, I'm so fucking tired of this filler. Jeez, like stop it. And so I was like, man, I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read the manga. And then I started reading the manga where I left off for the show. And then I was reading. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna read it from the beginning. And I read it from the beginning in like a week, and then got caught up and was just reading it week to week or whatnot till it finished, and then I collected them all.
Shoot, that's awesome. Can't believe you read all that in a week.
Well, like I said, like 300 or 400 chapters, but Naruto is my jam.
Mm.
And then I never thought anything would take its place. I never thought anything would top Naruto. And then comes My Hero Academia with this whiny ass kid. And I'm like, God, Lee, he cries so much. Can he stop? Like, get over it, bub. And this kid, he becomes my favorite hero all time. Favorite hero all time. Deku is incredible.
He is amazing.
Yeah. And I just love all of it. I don't know. Have you read the manga?
Not of My Hero, no.
So you're just watching anime?
Yeah, actually, I'm mainly just watching some of the movies, just flipping through. I don't get a lot of time for a whole series, so I usually just pick a movie.
I dig it. I do want to cuss out everyone that kept saying that the movies weren't canon, because these last few episodes show that the movies were canon.
Oh yeah,
The movies were absolutely canon. It's crazy that people thought that they weren't. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why make something in a manga and then say it's not canon?
right.
I feel like that's a waste of time for them.
If you could ever get Hot Shot as a anime, would you do it?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, in a heartbeat. In a freaking heartbeat. That would be damn it. That would be my preference to get it as an animated series or anime.
Wonder how you would even go about pitching that. I think you'd just send it off and just be like, hey, I'm trying to make this into a show.
I don't know. My friend was like, he reached out to me. Was like, dude, you know what you need to do? You need to reach out to My Hero Academia and get a crossover done. You love it. You love it. So you love it so much, and it inspires you and stuff. You absolutely should get a crossover with them. Just go ahead and do it. I was like, yeah, I wish it was that easy, bub.
Right.
I really wish it was, because I would love to do a crossover. I worked with Tony Clapper, and he had an idea that I wasn't necessarily feeling at first, but now that he has brought it up again, I'm starting to think like maybe that can work with some of the stuff we're doing, which is, do these one-shot specials that have our characters cross over. Because I still want to do a traditional one first.
Okay.
Like I still want to do it, which we are planning a traditional crossover. But do a one shot and treat it like it's our animated movie out of our season, with these different characters and stuff. But it still counts. It still matters.
Yeah.
So I think that's what that may be something that we're going to do. But first, I got to come out with these comics first. You
got a lot slated.
Yeah, we do have a lot slated. And actually, for those of you that are watching, let me go ahead and get y'all caught up. Let me actually show. Some of you may not know who Hotshot is. Some of you may be watching this on a replay. But let me introduce you to Hotshot with our commercial break here.
So, starting off, I'm Mike Watts, aka Hotshot. I don't know how I got my powers, but I've been using them to save lives, just like my hero, Justice. I've done team-ups, even saved the city once or twice. I couldn't save her. This hero's life, it's more than just me. But hey, great power, right? I chose this, to be more than a geek, a student, or even a friend, to be a hero. And I'm just getting started.
Ooh, that was fire! Oh my gosh! Woo. Oh my god!
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
All your videos on here, peak, man, amazing.
Appreciate it so much.
And actually, it got me so nervous when you started playing the first ones. I'm like, oh my god, do I even belong here? Holy shit.
No. All creatives belong here, man. Don't let the dressing fool you. This is shit. I think this is like episode 385, and I've been doing this show. Shit, I've been doing this show since the pandemic. Like you've been doing the story. This show came out of the pandemic.
A few good things came out of the pandemic, and this show was one of them.
Okay, hold on. Is this it? Nope. Oh, it looks like my editor-in-chief is about to send me something. We're about to premiere something tonight. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. We're about to premiere something very nice that people have been waiting for a minute patiently. All right. Is this it? Hold on. All right. So also, where is the link? Oh, here we go. Comments. There we go. That's one. All right. So as you have mentioned, we do have a lot coming out next year. And I want to, first off, we have, well, this won't be in order, so I apologize. Travis, I apologize. It's not in order. First off, we have the Hotshot Ace Blade crossover. So if you guys are watching, please go over to the link and follow that Kickstarter, because that follow me page is ready and up. Then, excuse me. Oh, I thought they were right next to each other. Oh, there's Gravel. Then we have Hotshot 14, which is done by Travis Gibb. Travis Gibb and Brian Wolf. Travis on the writing. Brian Wolf is the first artist. Oh no, it's technically second artist to draw Hot Shot, but first artist to do a full issue of Hot Shot. So that's the Hot Shot 14 Kickstarter you can follow right now. Hot Shot gets a new costume. And then we have Hot Shot 13 that we are releasing to our Kickstarter audience. We did a direct release of this, but we never released it to the Kickstarter audience. And so we are going to start off our seasonal book release. What up, Brian? We're going to start off our seasonal book release with this one, Hot Shot 13, January 2nd, we'll be launching. Then Hot Shot 14, Hot Shot 15. Then we got Celestial Pulse with a brand new book. And we're going to close out with Hot Shot 16. And I'm hoping to get Vigilance 5 in there too.
Oh, shoot. That's a whole lot right there.
Man, this is one of the reasons we've kind of been quiet this year. I really want to sit back and try to like get things planned and more grounded. And then, of course, we got your Kickstarter, which is currently happening right now, that everybody needs to go over there and pledge to. A lot of Kickstarters, y'all. A lot of Kickstarters. Go check them out. Go hit the follow me page. Go pledge to this. We got 9 days left on this one.
We're almost there, man. I'm at 64%.
Yeah, we can get that in 9 days, man. You can get that easy in 9 days. All right. Oh, I got your boy inked up here. I think that's all I want to put on for inks. I don't want to make them too heavy in the blacks and stuff. But I think that's pretty good.
I like what you did with those feet, man. I'm always a little scared of feet sometimes.
I've been forcing myself to draw feet. I love drawing hands. I don't get to draw. Well, I'm not going to say I don't get to draw, but I don't put myself in situations where I draw a lot of feet. So I've been trying to make myself draw them. I figured since he is a martial artist that there's probably a time when his shoes are off and he's out here fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's looking dope. Sorry, dad break again. Yeah, she's still pretty sick.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It breaks your heart. You know what? For me, like when I get sick, I get over it super quick, and then my kids are always sick just for a little bit longer, and it breaks my heart seeing them sick while I'm feeling better.
All righty. So, right now, just dropped to me in my chat from the editor-in-chief of Freestyle Comics. We have something to show you, an update. I don't have a date yet, but know that it is soon. It is soon. It is soon. And people, you guys have been waiting for an update on this for a minute, and I understand, and I appreciate everyone's patience. Stop here, please. This is I'm very, very excited about this. The Hot Shot action figure, everybody. Hey, shout out to Danny Cooper because he has been working his ass off on getting this figure, fixing this figure, getting it right so we can send it to everybody. But this is, this has been severely delayed, and I'm going to take 100% blame for this because I have to learn how to balance being a publisher and a fan much better. I rushed the production of this, thought we were good, thought we were copacetic. We were not. There were parts that were breaking when the joints were put together and things like that. Then we had this whole thing where we were going to paint them, but Danny, bless this kid, figured it out. Now we're not even painting these figures; we're printing them out in color like this. And he's worked on the appendages and things, so they're much, much stronger. So yes, these will be going out very, very soon to our Kickstarter backers who've been waiting for this. So full color printed figure. We're actually going to do a stream where Danny and I talk about this, and he'll go into all the details. And this toy making game is nothing nice. Like you got to be, it's serious. You got to be ready for it. Look at that figure.
Oh, dude, it's so clean.
But there it is. It's coming. It's coming, y'all. I'll be talking with Danny. We'll be figuring out a release date for it to get it out to you guys, but also to figure out when we make it available just on our website for people to buy. And through my conversations with Danny, I know we talked about it's going to be cheaper than what we had originally launched it at. Again, that's a lot of research, a lot of work, a lot of time and money that Danny went into this to get these 3D printers the way that they needed to be. So, yeah, super ecstatic about that, y'all.
That is a game changer right there. Oh my gosh.
Hey, look at that. All that on your episode.
Right. Oh, he said not the final packaging, but a tease on the initial draft.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like, it honestly looked like it was store ready. It looks like I could walk in Walmart and be like, all right, son, I was just on a show with the creator of Hot Shot. You want that figure? Let's get him.
Danny is a perfectionist, y'all.
Oh shoot, that is awesome.
But also, that mentality on Danny is why he's the editor in chief of FSK. He keeps us together.
That is amazing, man. But how that even come about? Let's make an action figure.
I don't even remember. Danny and I somehow we found somebody who made the 3D figures, the computer image, the file that you print from, and so we commissioned him to make a Hot Shot. And then me and Danny both had 3D printers, so I gave Danny my printer, and we started printing the toy, and it came out pretty good. And so we was like, all right, let's put this on the Kickstarter. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, damn, we're putting this on a Kickstarter. Let's go. Put it on a Kickstarter. Kickstarter went massive. And then I went to them. I was like, all right, well, we're ready to print these up. And as he printed them, the pieces weren't fitting. Like there's a lot of tweaking and adjustment that actually goes into this 3D printing. Like it's not as easy as it may appear at all. There's like a lot of details. And Danny has had a ton of patience to be able to work this out and figure it out. But we have one for Vigilance as well, and we want to do the rest of our figures, but we're going to take our time. We won't even release or sell any until we have a certain amount of them printed and ready to go. Like we're not going to wait for somebody to order it and then make them. We'll print them, we'll stockpile some, and then we'll say, hey, they're available for purchase. Oh, 3D Zip Guy, he makes them. He makes the sculpts for us. Danny said he's on his third 3D printer for the best print solution. It's been a long road to get to a level where he's happy to stand by the final product. More info soon.
You guys are printing this basically at home.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's amazing. It's amazing what 3D printers give us creatives access to.
Yeah, it is. It is actually.
It's like now's the time to really just be an artist because you have so much stuff to your
advantage.
To your advantage. Like it's crazy. Like what, 20 years ago, would you have been able to do a show like this?
Right. No, I would not have. So like that, that's you're speaking truth right there. You are speaking truth. There's a lot of ways to get things out there now to make things happen. But yeah, so oh man, I think we're done with this. And like this is your piece, so you can take it and do whatever you want with it.
Oh yes, sir. So in my issues, I always put a little bit of fan art at the end. So like in issue 1, Joshua Myers did some fan art for me, so it's in the book. So this will probably be in issue 2.
Okay. All right, cool beans. So we're gonna put your Kickstarter in one last time, and you all know my rules for Kickstarter, man. I got three of them. Obviously, the real rule, the bare minimum. If you see something you like on this project on this Kickstarter, just go ahead and pledge and get it. Then you share it. Second rule, I know money's tight, and you're probably like, well, man, I can't afford to do nothing. I can give you $1, but you probably don't want that. Yes, we do. We do want the dollar. If 2,000 people put $1 in here, that's $2,000. That's 2,000 people on the account. The way Kickstarter works, the algorithm sees 2,000 people on a Kickstarter. The algorithm starts working and says, oh, people want to see this, and it puts in front of more people. So the more people we have on the project, the better. It gets seen, it gets pushed, it gets moved to the front. So yes, we will take that dollar. We are not picky. Third rule, you don't have any money at all. Times are hard. Times are super tight. We get it. Absolutely. Completely understand. Your car may have broken down today unexpectedly, and now you got to pay to get it repaired. You don't know how much that's going to cost, because that's exactly what happened to me today. So we get it. But sharing is absolutely free. Share this onto your network. Share this onto your social medias. Say, hey, I saw this cool guy Tim on there. He's got a martial arts character that's teaming up with some mutant toilet paper. Like, what the fuck? I want to know what this is about. This could be the next great Cartoon Network show or whatnot, for all we know. Share it. Let other people see it. That's the thing that we don't have, that we need. We need people to be able to see our content. The more people that see the content, the better it is for us. So, those are the rules. Go over there, go follow the link, check it out. I want to thank Tim for being on the show with us tonight. Appreciate you taking the time, sir. I will get this over to you. Like I said, it is yours to have, and you can update this onto your Kickstarter as well, and all that good jazz. So, all right, everybody,
So much.
we'll be back
It was
next
awesome.
week. Oh, no problem, Tim. No problem at all, man.
And we all got to get that action figure. Ooh, I'm excited.
I am excited too. So,
Dude,
but all right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week at our regular time. I don't know, but we'll be here. We got a few people that we have scheduled to be on here. Just know that Wednesday's our day. All right, it's our day. All right, I'll catch you guys later. We'll see you on the next one.
I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I